Thank you, Mr. Allred. With that, I will recognize Mr. McCormick.
Thank you, Chairman. It's known that China obviously has a lot more debt than we do, up to $20 trillion more debt, yet they have a smaller GDP. My question is, how are they allowed to use this money that they basically fabricate by manipulating their monetary policy without a true central banking system like we have, that when we call the Federal Reserve, most people understand it's neither federal nor the Reserve. But yet China gets away with having a fake monetary policy and spending trillions of dollars per year more than we do around the world, expanding their global presence in the Western Hemisphere, expanding their military, expanding their technologies on this, while simultaneously investing near $1 trillion in our national debt, which we pay interest to their economy with. Why do we allow that to happen, and can Congress do something about that?
Congressman, thank you for your question. I'll have to take that back because matters of currency in the global economy, I think it would be best if I take that back to colleagues at the Treasury and elsewhere to come back to you. But apart from the monetary questions that you asked, obviously the whole focus of our conversation here today has been trying to counter the malign influence that we have seen posed by the PRC in a range of areas, and we've tried to address that. But I think it's safer, sir, that I take your monetary question and currency question back.
Here's what's upsetting me, because I've been asking this for about 2 months to multiple government agencies, multiple congressmen, about something that's essential to the future of America and the global security is anything, which is money. Money is power. Money is what develops technologies. Money is what buys military power. Money is what buys strategic influence on foreign national governments. And they've literally been cheating for at least a decade, and they've run up $20 trillion more debt than us. I'm going to emphasize that, with a smaller GDP, and that the world doesn't see this as a house of cards that needs to crumble. They don't have the inflation that they should have with that. They don't have a normal monetary policy. And for a decade, nobody's asked that question. How do we not know the answer this far into it? $50 trillion into a question, we don't have an answer, and this is not a new question. I don't understand why we have to go back to staff to ask a question that's very fundamental to the existence of our influence strategically to the rest of the world versus a rising power that's cheating.
I appreciate your question, Congressman, but I'm confident in my areas of expertise and areas that are outside of my area of expertise. I'm going to take that back. I commit to you. We will get you an answer.
I get it. I'm just, it's frustrating because it seems like everybody asks has the same answer, and I'm not really sure who to ask anymore. But with that, I'll yield since nobody has those answers.
Understood, sir.